Welcome to the endless bull run. Thanks for tuning into this one. Now let's have some fun. Endless bull run, Sam's on the screen, calling those ticks like a money machine. TD rates fractal in a neon grid. Swing high, swing low, that's the bid he did. Endless bull run chart in his hand. Zoom out fam, got a long-term plan. From politics scripts to crypto flips, Sam's new campaign is these candlestick tips. Endless bull run, Sam says one more leg. TD rates fractal in his head like a pledge. Break of structure, we jump off the ledge, then it wicks back up and we still feel blessed. 1 minute trader, heart rate danger. 15-minute thinker, swing trade ranger. 4-hour chef, let it simmer in the zone. Dutch oven hot, he just calls it home. Oh yeah. It's time to go long. This time it can't go wrong. I just told you, and it has been so long since I watched the Dutch oven tutorial, so you know what to do. Wait, what? No, not the Dutch oven. Slow cook accumulation, changing state of delivery. He talk like a wizard. Draw a box, tap the zone, bulls growing bigger. Break of structure line, price snaps like a breadstick. Changing state of delivery. He's calling every plot twist. 1 minute candles racing, 15's laying out the plan. 4 hours slow cook patience. Dutch oven for the diamond hands. Ooh yeah.
Test, test, test. Switch mics. Let's see. Let's see if I go back to the. Test, test. Test. There we go. Now working. Wow, that was some missed opportunity. Here we go. I think everything's working now. That's what happens when you buy a budget mic. Doesn't always work for you. Looking to short Bitcoin on this next 15-minute. So, Will, I saw you. My mic wasn't working though. It wasn't ignoring you. I was just giving some real good setups. My mic was off. It is false move Monday after all, and my mic gave me a false move. Technical difficulties. A lot of people have been struggling with today. Thanks, Willa. I didn't have my OBS open, so I didn't notice that the spiky thing wasn't going up and down like it should be. Okay, new 15-minute candle. Let's see where it wants to make a wick here. You know what? I'm just going to jump in on it. I'm going to do this because last time I had issues, so I'm going to make some big stops here. Still milking this this account. Expecting this to keep on coming down. Little 1-to-1. But as we know, any tweet or anything can send this in either direction. And Q's just hanging around. Coming short of that previous week high. So smooth from like 8 on. As I was talking about earlier when my mic was off. Had a couple chances to get in off this. Really, it could come all the way back down to here. This fair value gap. Frustrating about this is if I've been taking larger sizes, I would have passed this eval already. I'm taking baby sizes. Getting used to the platform. To be honest, I'm not a fan of it. Can't save a toolbar, or at least I can't figure it out. And this is trading view, and obviously I know how to have a toolbar in trading view. It's going to leave double bottom here. BS. It's going to come down. I haven't checked like oil and silver or anything. Gold or silver. They're down. I mean, we're in this fair value gap, right? Trying to run through it. Probably not the best trade. Consolidation. No follow through on anything, really. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go after this liquidity down here. That's a little aggressive, but what I'm going to do is I'll start trailing it once we start moving, if we start moving. Gives us more of a 2-to-1 too. Big money on the line on this $5,000 eval. Oh, it's not my music not working. That's great. Jeez, what a day. That work? No. No. Is that all I have to do, really? Stuck in this nice chop here. There we go. There's a dump. I feel like I'm gonna hold this for like maybe 3 or 4 hours. quote unquote dumb. It moved like $10. Three minutes on this 15-minute candle. That's not a good candle for us. Thank you, still chopping. Let's get into this liquidity here. Thought I was going to run off this and it didn't, so I'm not too... Once it broke this, I thought it was going to keep going. So I'm not too confident in this trade anymore, but we'll let it play out. Yeah, that daily looks like it wants to drop. New 15. I'm not confident in this. Let's go. Come on. Drop it. Might just be making the tail though. I want this to be a breakaway gap here now. Put 10 more seconds on it. I want to drop a little more than that too. Let's go. Drop it. There we go. Now I want it to be a breakaway gap, and this will do 1 minute. I want this 1 minute to trade up and back down. Or just plummet. And then I'll move my stop here. If it starts to railroad it, I'll just close it out. Drop. See, like the candlesticks don't move the same in GUI Trader as they do like every other platform. Move me. Stop into profit. I want this to be a breakaway gap. I want this to come down. If it doesn't, then oh well. Nope. So now this might reverse here. So I'm going to take this as a stop and profit. And then if it comes up, it comes back down, I might play another short. But it could reverse here as well. Again, I want this to be a breakaway gap. Struggling though. Anybody else trade with Warbucks if you got a payout from them? I know a lot of people do a breakout, or I might close this out early. This looks like it wants to just jam up. Okay, stopped out in profit. See how she racks here. Oh, she's just gonna wick me out to go down. See, I don't trust this 15-minute here because it has, I don't think it has a wick on it. Nope. Open and high the same. So got a little win there. I think my sound was off when I went over the trade I took on NQ. Is actually, let me post it in one of the Discords. Here we go. Oh, I forgot I can't do that. The image is way too large to put in there. Way too large. There we go. So I took this trade here. I wanted this to continue down through. I had my take profit here. My stop just above here. It was a 1-to-1 trade. Entered on the close of that candle. Once this hammer didn't really go, I stopped out somewhere in here. I mean, it did stop out. I took my profit right there. It was a little trade, didn't go. Just didn't go. And as we know, it continued to go back up. So right through here. No follow through for me today. The candle threes are just stalling out. See, this would be a 1, 2. This was candle 3. I want a candle 3 to come back to at least equilibrium for a wick tap here. That's what I was playing. It just stopped short. No follow through. I don't like that this has no wick. I'll jump in here and put my stop here. Anybody else trade this morning? Seen some trades in the Discords. There's that move. Still sus. I figured out what was wrong with the sound. There we go. Oh, now she's getting busy. One minute's dancing. Like it wants the reverse. If the sellers are stronger, though. Might just be clearing out this fair value gap on the 15 for a push back up. Little wick test there. Excuse me. So I was worried about it doing this here. Dropped down a little bit more and then did it. That's all good. I'm in a button pressing mood today, guys, so we'll see. I've been starting to work out pre-market for about half an hour right before open, and it's been giving me a lot of energy. It's nice. Getting back in that routine. Just 3 or 4 times a week. Then I'll up it. Going on a hiking trip with my dad, who is 70 years old and an avid hiker. And I can't have him out hike my ass. So I need to get in shape. I got a month or thereabouts. It'd be embarrassing to have a 70-year-old man just running circles around me up a goddamn mountain. Or multiple mountains. He's in such good shape for a 70-year-old or anybody. Average American, he's in really good shape. He's like some of the hardest mountains in the Northeast. I think he's doing Mount Washington again this summer. And Mount Katahdin in Maine. I think he's taking a 2-day trip there. Price action's awesome today. I really feel bad for new traders. Which I am a new trader, so I feel bad for myself for this price action this year. I feel bad for anybody just getting into it, and this is PA. It's just been junk. If you're scalping 1 minute time frame, 1 minute candles, it's pretty good. Or just catch days that it's good. Like this morning was good. I didn't catch it though. New 15, where is she gonna go? Feels like this wants to consolidate in this area. See what the 4 hours doing then, if that's the case. Oh, 4 hours work extended, that's why. Forgot about that one. Looked at that earlier because that's that fair value gap there. Really, if we want to stay bullish for the next 4 hour or next couple 4 hours, we want to close above this. And I'll make a nice, I'll consider this all an order block here. If it does that, let's see. Oh, it didn't save my settings. And I didn't save it as a template either. That sucks. In any case, it does still have deviations on it, so let's see. If we look at 74, 75,000 off this 4 hour, if this creates a order block here. I think I saw some other people talking about 74,000. But I think that was on the bigger, on a bigger fib pull. See, the candle threes are just getting stalled out left and right. Hasn't quite inversed this. It's going for the no wick on this 15-minute here. Just right here. Nothing too excited happening right now. Didn't grab that wick. That's crazy. A few bucks off. Really don't know where it wants to go here. That's why I'm thinking it's going to consolidate. I can see it both ways, and if you see it both ways, you don't want to do it, right? This isn't any better. Could be a swing low here, but really didn't tap into anything of interest. So I'll sign maybe this order block. You could call that. This is the 50-minute. This is the 4-hour. See, now it's getting, that just feels like it wants to drop from here, but never swept the wickless 15-minute though. Come on. Yeah, well, a nice Malkatan's a real nice hike. It's a difficult hike, but it's a nice hike for sure. He hiked it. Was it last year or the year before? He's going back with some buddies of his that he's been hiking with for a few years, and they want to do it. They also want to do Washington, but I don't know if he's going to do both this summer. I think he'll get talked into doing Washington again. We'll see how good a shape I'm in. I might hike Katahdin with him. I'll see how I do on this Arizona trip we're doing. Hikes out there are easier though. They like have groomed trails and stuff. It's not how we do it in the East Coast. Our trails are not well kept. Just makes it more challenging and more fun. Man, this looks like it wants to dump. Yeah, Willa, that's exactly right. I think he did it in one day last year, or the year before, whenever he did it. But this year he's gonna do it in 2 days. He's gonna get to the base, camp out overnight, then go to the top, and then all the way back down. I mean, that's who I want to be when I'm 70. I want to be doing stuff like that for sure. Why slow down if you can do it? I want Trump to tweet something. He tweeted himself as Jesus earlier. Let's see him tweet himself as Muhammad. See what happens. See how much this tanks. I might shut down NQ today. But straight chop for an hour. For those of you just joining, we took a short here earlier. Exited here. Can I do this thing? Yeah, I can. Took that short off that order block down. Our stop was up here. Really wanted to run it down to here, but I wanted this to be a breakaway gap. So I put my stop to here, and this didn't flush and got held up like we thought it was going to. Bounced off this point of interest and came back up. So stopped out in profit on that one. There's a candle 1, 2, 3, something like that. That's what I was playing. And yeah, this candle here. No. This candle here. Yep. This 15-minute here. And that just, the candle 3 didn't come. It's candle 1, 2. Yeah. 1, 2, and then 3 just didn't go. If it doesn't want to go, then I don't want to be in the trade. This is me testing the Warbucks crypto prop. My only complaint is I don't like DX Trader. This is what they use. I don't like this. I don't like how it, some slight differences between, this is TradingView within DX Trader, but there's differences that are just annoying. If anybody knows how to make a favorite for your toolbox, let me know. Because I'd really like to have it so I don't have to hunt for them. Because I honestly, I'm having a hard time finding them because I have my toolbox, or toolbar already set up on this, and I don't dive into these very often. But that's not a complaint about the Warbucks, because I think all crypto props use DX Trader, so it's, or most of them, or some of them have self, I think. I've just been milking it too small of size. If I had sized up, we would have already passed this. Let's go to the trading journal. I think I'm like 80% win rate on this. Oh, trading dashboard, where is it? Yeah, oh, exactly 80%. I was 70 something before that last win, so average win is only $14. Net loser. It's about the process though, right? I can scale this up. That could be 140 and that could be 90. That could be 14,000 and 9,000. I don't know what this is. Oh, yeah, I set up a whole bunch of charts. I didn't like this. I like the TradingView better. And it's slow. Everything is slow. I don't like the way the candles print. It seems to be delayed. Like, see, it's been stuck on 66.5 for like 5 seconds. I find that hard to believe, right? Oh wow, NQ's still chopping. Need to buy an eval so I can just play this chop with you guys. I've only been trading one of my funded. I don't like this price action enough to copy trade my self-fundeds or my other funded accounts, so I've just been playing one funded, and I'm in drawdown $550 on it. I took one bad trade earlier in the month and let it go a little bit too long. That was my first trade on that funded account, so that was fun. Never liked starting a funded account with a loss that was bigger than you wanted, because my tilt is removing my stop loss and praying that it returns. That's my tilt. But I have a daily stop limit on my accounts that will stop me from blowing the accounts. Those who don't know how to do that, you just go into Trade of 8 and you go into the settings, and then you'll see it there. So on my 50,000 accounts, I'll only lose 625. That's my lockout. If I lose 625 in a day on a 50,000 account, then I'm locked out. Same rule applies to my self-fundeds. Because I know what my tilt is. should make a video on how to do that, I guess. It'd be a good short idea, I guess. It's not a very long video. I don't know how to set it up on this for a daily loss limit. I should research that. What does Warbucks have a daily loss limit already? Not an advertisement. I'm not getting paid by anybody to do anything. I have nothing to sell you. I have no affiliate deals. Let's see. One step. I'm doing the 5K. This wasn't an option before for me. That's new. Oh, there's a daily loss limit of $200 on it. Okay. Yeah, like I was saying, I don't have anything to sell you. So if you have a moment, just hit that subscribe button. I have nothing to sell. We just hang out, have fun, do some trading. When price action allows. You won't see anything too crazy on the stream. You won't see me just clicking, clicking, clicking. We build patience and wait for the setups we want. What I may try is streaming a little bit later and go through the lunch hour in the future here instead of catching that 11 o'clock dead time. I know lunchtime is not the best time to trade either, but I like to concentrate in the morning and try to get my regular trades in, especially if I'm on my self-funded accounts. Because I'm still getting used to pressing buttons in front of people. It's going to take me a while. Trading's not hard enough. Let's do it in front of people now. Mad props to people who can do this successfully. Look at that. Look at that craziness. Let's just get it hung up on. I can't remember why I put this out here. Oh yeah, that order block. Oh, that's ugly. Let's do it on... That order block's holding up the world right now. Consolidation. She may want to pump from here. That 4 hours getting busy. Right off the order block. Honestly, I don't trust anything. There's been like no continuation on any move. I think it's back in this range. I don't know. How's it going, Ramen? How you doing? Let's see if it inverts this. Fair value gap here. It already inverted this one. Kind of not interested in anything. I am a scalper, day trader. Play the T-Trades Fractal model. Which is basically catching swing lows and swing highs on the 15-minute. And when we're not creating those, it makes it kind of hard to trade, although I can scalp these, but I'm not in the mood to scalp the 1 minute range right now. Gotta be in the right mindset. Sure, I may or may not be able to help. I am not a professional. I'm just good at trading, so I may not know the answers to what you need to know. But you can ask. Maybe someone in the chat will know. If I don't. One minute fair value gap says, no, not today. You're gonna have to try again. Well, I'm going to say the simple answer is get your emotions in check. I think that's what a lot of traders, you see, they're good until they're not, right? I know I am. I'm good until I'm not. I will have like 20 or 30 wins in a row and then let one trade screw up that and lose a lot, if not all, the profit from those 30 trades in one trade, right? So what I did to stop myself from doing that was I go into depends on what platform you're using. Do you use Trade-of-8? Or what platform do you use to trade? I use Trade-of-8. So within Trade-of-8, there's a daily loss limit that you can set. Oh, I've never heard of that one. Check to see if that platform has a daily loss limit, right? And with Trade-of-8, I can set my daily loss limit. So like for my $50,000 accounts, I put my daily loss limit at $625. That usually will give me 3 losing trades, right? Because I try to do a 200 stop loss, and 400 take profit at 1 to 2 risk reward. So that will give me 3 losses in a day. If I lose 3 losses in a day, then I know it's not my day. But it also prevents me from doing my tilt, which is removing my loss and adding to a loser, or just let that loser run until I hit my daily loss limit. So, or even worse, right? So with Trade-of-8 at $625, it will liquidate the trade. It'll shut the trade off and lock you out, or lock me out from the account. I can't make any more trades for the day. So I suggest trying to build some kind of safety net for yourself. I can check. Sure, I'll check. And then other things are like part of what's in your trading plan, right? Do you have tilt guards within your trading plan? I have FOMO guards in mine. So I have FOMO guards in mind because sometimes I'll miss a trade and I'll get FOMO and want to jump in, right? So once I feel myself get into that FOMO, I'll walk away from my desk. That's one of the that's what in my trading plan. Like when I feel that FOMO, but you have to start to recognize that, right? For me, I start leaning really in, trying to see a trade that's not there. Yes, that platform does have a stop loss limit, a daily stop loss limit. According to AI, so just go into the help and look at that. But I think that's like the first step. That's what I tell everybody when they're having a problem with tilting or over trading or oversizing. And that should also be in your trading plan, right? How to scale up your size, or like how many contracts, or how big of a dollar risk. My dollar risk for those accounts are 200 to 300, right? So I'll adjust my contract size based on how big my stop loss needs to be. So if I need a big stop loss, I size down. If I have a tight stop loss, I can size up if I want to. But try to keep it consistent. Everything that you do needs to be consistent. That's one thing about trading. That's what I found. I've been trading for going on 3 years. Yeah, there you go. So it does provide the tools for risk management. So you just got to dive into the platform and see. I've never even heard of it, so I don't know that much about that platform. I bet if you jump on their chat, they can help you set that up. And then everyone says journal. I'm not the best at journaling. I used to be, then I stopped. I should get back into journaling. Write about your emotions. Never talk negatively about yourself, though. I'm from the US. Okay, not liking this price action either today. And this is just another hour and a half of chop for the NQ. Okay, guys, it's time for lunch for me. Really appreciate everyone hanging out. If you're new and you haven't hit the subscribe button, I'd appreciate it. I have nothing to sell. We're just some friends that hang out and have fun. So hit that subscribe button. I trade live at least 3 times a week. I will see you all tomorrow. Probably a little bit later than normal. Probably like 11:30. I'm going to try to trade through lunch tomorrow. So I appreciate y'all. Have a good one. I'll see y'all on Discord. Peace.